Remember, a healthy home starts from the ground up. Closed captioning for News 12 is brought to you by Kenneth Nugent. From the station that's on your side, News 12, first at 5, continues.
On land, in the sky, ER physicians in training are stepping out of the hospital today and into the field. Augusta Fire and EMA partnering with AU Health to bring their medical residents some hands-on experience.
Our Wrdw was there to see it happen, and he joins us now in the studio to show us what it's all about and why it's important to you if you're ever in an emergency. And Will, you even got in on some of the action.
Yeah. It was a really good time out there, and they even let me man the hose at one point. I didn't know they were even going to put this in there, but I put the helmet on, I put the gloves on, I grabbed the fire hose, and it's just really difficult, and to see them actually do it is very impressive. But that's what EMS Day is all about. It's an opportunity for doctors to step into the shoes of firefighters and EMS crews to see what they deal with daily. The Augusta Fire Department brought out all the toys today to show these soon-to-be emergency room doctors what to do in emergency situations out in the field. They learned how to fight fires, do field amputations, how to get someone out of a vehicle after a crash, and trauma care in the back of a moving ambulance. This is all to help ease the delays or mistakes made when a patient is transferred from field crews to the hospital, and it lets each side understand what equipment they're working with.
That makes it easier when we bring a patient into the hospital. They understand what we've had to go through or what we saw when we're explaining those situations. Eventually, it will produce a much better patient care in the long run.
I even asked Augusta Fire Department for a job after this clip that you'll see right here. I absolutely nailed the cones at the end of this, just trust me. And coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, we're breaking down why an event like this is so important to this class of doctors and firefighters, and how it could even help you in emergency situations.
Wow, impressive. Doing it in real time, doing it on a really hot day, and that's part of the training, too, to make sure they can survive those hot temperatures while they're first responders. But, Riley, that was quite a workout for those here on the screen.
Gas prices are continuing to go up, up, up. In South Carolina, the state gas tax is now going up another 2 cents starting July 1st. The good news, though, this is the last 2-cent increase of that 10-year improvement plan. The state gas tax will now be a total of 28 cents. SCDOT says $769 million from the tax is going straight to paving projects. Right now, they say they're expanding efforts, adding more miles of highway improvements, paving rural roads, bridges, and more.
We are ahead of schedule, making good progress in the 4 programs that constitute our 10-year plan, but particularly in paving. We're ahead of schedule on that. So this summer, if you haven't already seen cones and barrels all around the state, you will.
Our Slono Cohn is working on a story for News 12 at 6 o'clock, breaking down exactly where your money is going.
So many cones and barrels these days. The Henry Brigham Community Center denied an extra $1 million. A woman in Aiken being praised for saving the life of a toddler who happened to wander into traffic.
It happened back in November of last year. Sarah Prosser was driving on a busy 4-lane highway when she saw a toddler running on the median towards oncoming traffic. Prosser says she blew her horn, pulled over, and ran to the median to get the child.
Aiken Public Safety quickly showed up, got that toddler, and found the child's mother. Both the city of Aiken and SRNS, where she works, honoring Prosser for her actions. Quick thinking, hitting the horn, pulling over, doing the right thing. Wow, close call there. Well, it's certainly not Woodstock. It's not quite the Kentucky Derby by a long shot. The Wolfstock Doggy Derby, it's over now, but the impact is just beginning. That's ahead, first to 5.
And we are drying out heading into this evening, but late tonight and early Thursday, another wave of storms is possible across the area. Update on the forecast just after the break.
Buy power your family needs.
Get an incredible value on unlimited internet and free streaming. Switch today.
Whoa, check out this video out of Florida. Someone took this shot showing a funnel cloud yesterday in Lakewood Park. You can see that large funnel cloud moving through the area, but it's not clear if it ever actually touched down or not. There really aren't any reports damage, but you can clearly see it's a funnel
The
cloud.
hurricane state where the funnel cloud is.
Yeah.
All right, South Carolina Department of Transportation wants just to make sure they're ready for the next hurricane that comes our way. So tomorrow they're going to have a statewide hurricane evacuation lane reversal drill. And this map shows all those evacuation routes, a lot of them heading towards us. So if you happen to be traveling tomorrow between Columbia and Charleston, or maybe around Beaufort or Horry County along the Grand Strand, watch out for those crews. They're going to be out there testing placement of traffic control measures they would use for the next hurricane evacuation. It's not a matter of if, but when.
Yeah, and of course, hurricane season started June 1, so
We are in it.
we're in it.
We've already had our first one, so
Yeah.
now we're counting down the days. So when we have our second one, luckily nothing really on the forefront that we're looking at. So long range models, maybe there's something kind of later into the month, but nothing in the immediate future, which is
That's
good news.
great. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the ocean's already warm, though. That's what's
know.
scary.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like an above average next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yikes. All right, thanks for the warning, Riley. Okay, we cannot get enough of just how much fun Woofstock and the Doggy Derby was over the weekend. But the event itself, really just the start.
The festivities raising thousands of dollars for the Aiken County Animal Shelter. Will Volk shows us what the money means for the shelter and the animals looking for a home.
Meet Roscoe.
Look at this guy. Look at what a sweetheart he is. This is all he wants to do is just cuddle and love. Good boy, good boy.
Ellie Jost works with the shelter's volunteer organization. She says when Roscoe came to the shelter a few weeks ago, they found heartworms.
Years ago, dogs like Roscoe, who were heartworm positive, did not make it over to the adoption floor.
Jost says they used to put down dogs in Roscoe's situation, but not anymore. After a couple years off and a postponement in April, Woofstock is back. It features dog racing, even if some dogs don't realize they're in a race.
Some of them come out of the gate and they take off. Some of them just sit there like, huh? What? What am I supposed to do? Others go out and they look to their friends. But to watch it is so much fun.
And because of this event, they raised about $1,600. That's enough to keep dogs like Roscoe alive.
We're thrilled that we are able to have such events like Woofstock to save wonderful dogs like this guy right here.
In Aiken, Will Volk, on your side.
Y'all, I got to meet Roscoe this weekend. He is a big teddy bear.
Big sweet dog.
Big, sweet dog. So he is up for
Loves
adoption.
a couch, by the way.
He really does, if you want a couch potato. By the way, Ellie says because of the money they raise, they have enough treatment to cure Roscoe.
If you adopt them, they're going to give you a year's worth of treatment. But I love how some of the dogs get it. They understand the race. Other ones are just wandering around like...
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I was the MC for the event. I've never related to some of
them
the
are
dogs
still sitting
more.
there, waiting for the race
Yep,
to start.
that's pretty much how I would have
Oh,
done it,
man.
too.
Augustus Animal Services reopens their shelter to the public after being shut down for the pandemic since March of 2020. They were still offering adoptions by appointment even while they were closed, but now you can go visit in person. That's a good thing.
Yes, puppy and kitty snuggles. Prices are going up on just about everything, pretty much almost every day. Coming up, a few apps to save you some money. You buy on things every week.
Possible.
More than 90 women and girls from the USA Gymnastics team submitted claims against the FBI for mishandling the Nassar case. That lawsuit is now up to $1 billion. The women testifying claimed the agency could have stopped Dr. Larry Nassar from abusing the team since 2015, but they did not investigate the abuse for at least a year. The FBI has 6 months to negotiate a settlement or deny the claims before the lawsuit can be considered in court. As of right now, Nassar is serving 40 to 175 years in prison after pleading guilty to 7 counts of sexual misconduct.
To the gas pumps again, and gas prices continue to rise, with some stations raising the price of gallon 25 cents just overnight.
Yeah, prices at the grocery store, they're going up too, making it more difficult for families to make ends meet. Jamie Tucker shows us which apps you might want to put on your phone before you head back to the store.
Hey, I get it. A lot of people don't want to download any more apps, but these apps can save you money at the grocery store and the gas pump. Gas Buddy finds the lowest prices on gas. You'll need to get a permission to track your location to show stations near you and their price per gallon. With some stations raising prices a day before others, you could save as much as 36 cents a gallon. You can see them on a list or on a map. The prices are reported by other Gas Buddy users, so pay attention to how recent the last confirmed price is because they're going up so fast. Get Upside doesn't offer cheap gas prices, but does give cash back when you fill up. You'll need to go to a participating service station, gas up, then take a photo of the receipt. This offer is a 14-cent savings. You pay the actual price, but the difference is loaded in a Get Upside account. You can claim your cash back when it reaches 15 bucks. It's not always a savings though. Some non-participating stations may have bigger price differences than what you'll earn. Before going to the grocery store, check out the app Flip. It shows the most recent store circulars to compare prices. You can create a shopping list and see which stores have the best prices on what you need to get. It'll also clip coupons you can use at the register. These apps do track your location and they may gather other information, particularly if you sign up for a new account using Facebook. But people I've spoken to who use the app say they really do save the money. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Gas Buddy we've heard of, but some of the others not so much. So.
Checkout 51 is another one. I just saved about $4 on gas using that one.
Okay, check it out. Okay, the number of pro golfers jumping ship continues as two more major champions are headed to the new LIV Tour. Our sports director Nick Proto is here in the studio.
With who's leaving and what other PGA pros are saying about all these moves.
For those of you saying the LIV didn't bring any big names in besides DJ, time to rethink that. A couple massive names are set to join the new Saudi-backed tour when it comes to the States in a few weeks. Bryson DeChambeau is reportedly signing a $100 million contract to join the new tour. 5 days ago at the Memorial Tournament, DeChambeau said he wouldn't be joining. Clearly something changed between then and now for the 2020 U.S. Open champ. Patrick Reed also jumping ship to the new tour. The 2018 Green Jacket winner won a couple national championships with AU back in 2010 and 2011. Both of those guys will be in the field for the June 30th event in Portland, Oregon. PGA Championship winner Justin Thomas says he's disappointed by these decisions to leave, but doesn't hold anything against anyone.
Look, like, people are entitled to choose as they wish. You know, it's like, I don't dislike DJ now. I don't think he's a bad dude. I'm not going to treat him any differently. It's like, he's entitled to choose as he wish. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know what I mean? It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make him a bad person. Now, I'm disappointed and I wish that he and others wouldn't have done it, but that's their decision.
Still no word from the PGA Tour on exactly what punishment these guys could be facing.
All right, thanks for that update, Nick. We are looking at a nice lake forecast for our Thursday and Friday. Just a low-end chance for a few morning showers up at the lake tomorrow. Now looking at 7-day forecast for you just after break.
Riley, thanks very much. Still to come on News 12 at 6 o'clock, how local companies are appealing to new grads to keep up with their own hiring needs. That's all ahead after a short break. Stay with us.